BassResinator here. It's another Froggy Friday. I've already got the eyes set in place. They're a really pretty green. And I have the irises going this way, like amphibians should. And I've got my Let's Resin chrome powders and Laura's Art Corner Candy Apple Blossom. And what I want to do, I want to keep the head free from any of these chrome powders, because I'm going to pour the resin color is going to be this Candy Apple Blossom, so that will fill the head. So what I want is greens and blues in the rest here. So I'm going to just sort of get little bits here and there. This is the light blue. And then I'm going to have my fancy brushes. Then I'm going to burnish in place. I'll leave the top off just in case. In case I need some more. And this is the royal blue. Oh, and I have purple. And I'm going to try and overlap these on top of each other. Then I've got the blue. You can hear a cop siren going. Always happens. This is actually July 4th that I'm filming this, so I was almost expecting more cop sirens going off. And now the green. I just love this green. It's such a rich. Okay. I don't think I'm going to need any more than that. So let me put these lids back on top. Well, that was good. I'll have to grab that one off the floor. I twisted and it spun right on around and took off. Went hasta la bye-bye. I'll see you in a bit. Okay, now get out my pack of fancy brushes. Very soft, perfect for burnishing and blending. Get out a small one for the front legs. There we go. Let me try. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to go dump the rest out, and then I'm gonna have to clean his head. Goodness. Okay, I have that resin mixed up. I'm using Bondcrafter, the Art Coat, the 1-to-1. The other day I was mixing up some, and I grabbed the wrong buckets, and I grabbed the deep pour, and I mixed it like 1-to-1. I had to redo it. Okay, so I don't know if you can see down in there, but I cleaned out the head, but I didn't want to get around the eyes, so he's going to have green eyeshadow or eyebrow stuff and some green lips. But other than that, this is going to be, and with these chrome powders, if you have a dark backing, which this is dark, it should really cause them to intensify. Okay, so here we go. Get down there and... Yeah, I did not want to mess with those eyes and then pop them out by accident. So we got reds, blues, purples, and green. Look at this color. Man. We're getting ready to go. Like I said, today's July 4th. Getting ready to go have barbecue. We're cooking hot dogs with my son and his family, wife and 2 kids. And we're going to have hot dogs. So that's our barbecue. But then it's nice and warm here. Oh, that was really good. Just miss the mold altogether. And there's a water park over there for the kids, or for the little girl. The little boy is way too young. But I am going to go dressed, fully dressed. So I will be the designated driver. I'm not going to get wet. That's for them to do. I'll be wet with sweat, but yep, that's what I'll be. Designated driver. Came up with that on my own. How's that, huh? I was watching some videos earlier today, because today's Friday, so we had Froggy Friday. And I was watching and somebody said they like dad jokes. Well, how was that? Designated driver. Okay, I have just a little bit left. I'll pour it into something. Don't know what. That's probably too much for that little baby axolotl mold. Axolotl. Well, I can pour it and we'll see. A little too much for that mold, but I do need to get down in there so that the resin will go to the tip of the tail and to the little feetsies, not feces, feetsies. And then poke around in the gill flaps to reduce any bubbles hanging out in there. Yeah, the bubble came up. Good. Still have a little bit more. I have a baby dragon mold over here. All the way up in that tip, and also he's got some little horns. Okay, let's see if I have enough to fill this guy up. No, I'm not going to have enough, but that's okay. Okay, I'll come back to you when it's time for unmolding. Well, I unmolded the little baby dragon. I had to mix up a little bit of clear and I put on the bottom there, but that came out nice. And then the little axolotl, and I put some UV on his eyes to cause those to be clear, whereas the rest of it's matte. And I already loosened up this frog, so let's get it out to see what happened here. That was that piece that I poured into there. Okay. Dun 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 dun. Wow. I like the way those eyebrows came out. Wasn't intending that. Now, here in the United States, we have people that live in the country. Some of them are given a bad nickname. It's a derogatory name called a redneck, and it's usually rednecks don't know that much, or they're very simplistic, and so they don't know much. Well, this guy's a redneck. More than just a redneck, he's a redhead. Look at that purple and blue and green mix, and then the light blue and the green and the... Yeah, those colors pop. It is nighttime right now. Otherwise, I'd take him out in the sun. And it's July 4th, so if you hear something go boom, they're shooting fireworks. The city had fireworks, and those were cool. Really nice in McAllen. But the neighbors and stuff have purchased quite a few fireworks, and they're booming them off around here, so... Yeah, I'm liking the way that came out. The shading just sort of goes from one to the next, to where you got all green, all blue, purple and green, light blue, green, dark, or regular blue. This is that royal blue, which doesn't look too royal right there, but it's really pretty. Yeah, there's a redneck. Okay. If you are a subscriber of mine, thank you so very much. If you are not and you would like to be, it's very easy to do, and it doesn't cost a single penny. You just go down to the bottom, click on the subscribe button. Right next to it, there's a button with a bell. If you click on that, that'll notify you. That's the notification bell. And if you click on that, anytime I do something new, you'll be notified. Yeah. And this channel does have memberships, so if you're interested in participating in that, this is the month to sign up, because we're going to have a giveaway this month that's for members only. There's a little bit of overhang on that toe. A little bit on that one. Come on now. So there are 2 levels on my memberships. One is called Blue Bonnet, and that's level 1. And level 2 is Indian Paintbrush. Level 1 is $1.99. Level 2 is $2.99. But we are, and it's, I think, very affordable if you are wanting to participate in that way. But if you do, you're going to be eligible to get the member challenge prize. Don't know exactly what it is. They haven't challenged me yet, so, and I haven't told them to. Getting everything tidied up here. Okay, so we got the Redneck Frog with his friend the little baby dragon and the friend the baby ocelotl. Okay, this is Froggy Friday, and this is a collaboration. Should we call it a cooperation? No, that's stretching it even for me. And in the description below my video, there will be a playlist for all the frog artists, and there's all kinds of art. Some is resin, some is painting, some is paper art, some is sculpture, lots of different types of artists doing different things, and all things frog. So I would appreciate if you would click on that playlist link and go through the list and watch the other frog videos this week. Yeah. Pretty cool. Liking this guy. Okay, we'll see you for the next one. Bye. Oh, stick around, for I'm going to have some stills of this guy.